Gemini, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for your current energies. So as always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I sure appreciate each and every one of you. And if you appreciate what I do here, please, 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 please hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just tells YouTube that you're watching me, and then that helps me out, all right? And I really appreciate that support. All right, we got the Four of Pentacles coming upside down, crossed by the Queen of Wands, Gemini. So there may be a need for you to have to spend some money you don't want to. We do have the Six of Wands above you, and I just feel as if this is something you just don't want to spend money on it, but you may have no choice, all right? So I'm feeling like it could be something around the house. It could be, you having to make decisions. Do we fix the roof today, or do we take care of the electrical? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you've got to figure out what do we need to fix first? What do we need to do? Priorities are going to really matter for you this week. So whatever it is you have to do, here we have the Hanged Man. Take the time that you need in order to process everything, all right? Because you don't want to move too quickly, especially when we have the Hanged Man. It's asking us to just kind of take the time to stop and really look at, what can we sacrifice? What can we hang on to? What can we let go of? What do we really want? Is this going to work? Is it not going to work? All that kind of stuff. So I feel like this week you need to stop and take the time to do that, all right? It'd be really, really good for you because we have the Two of Swords here coming up reversed, all right? And I'm feeling like you need to make some decisions, right? And, there's only a limited amount of money, and maybe there's a lot of things that you need. Maybe the car needs, repairs. Maybe the house needs repairs. Maybe the kids need something for school. Maybe you need something. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? So there's a little confusion as to what should you do? Where should you spend your money? What direction should we be doing it? And here we have the Fool card at the base of what's going on. You don't want to make mistakes, right? It's like, if you're going to be doing something, you don't want to start something and then have regrets. So I feel as if, you need to start really addressing what's in front of you, all right? The elephant in the room has now decided that, it will not get out of your way, and you need to start fixing things. And I think, in doing so, when you have to do it and there's other people involved, it gets a little bit difficult because we're not always on the same page. So I'm also picking up that there could be a little bit of passive-aggressive energy that you have to deal with in trying to make some of these big decisions of prioritizing what are we supposed to do this week, what needs to happen this week, I just feel as if you have a list this big, right? And your person needs to know what your list is. Do you know what I'm saying? So, because, if not, they're going to have their own list, and then the two of you aren't going to be on the same page. And I really do feel as if this Hanged Man is saying, we got to really start looking at things. We really need to see, what are we doing? What are our pleasures that we could probably, do without? Where can we cut corners? I just see you could just kind of trying to organize things so that things work a little bit better in the home. All right, because I think what you're trying to do here, Gemini, above everything else, is create a sense of harmony. And in doing so, sometimes, the stresses of trying to have and hang on to things that you just can't hang on to anymore, saying maybe we need to let go of that if we're going to have harmony in the home. All right, so, and there's going to be some things, Gemini, I just feel like, you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. It's very solid, confident, energy. You know the direction that you want to take. And I feel like, you have like a goal, all right? By fall, there's a lot of fall energy here. By fall, things are going to be different, right? Things are going to be really, really different. We're going to make it work, all right? Here we have the Temperance card. Things are going to work, but you're going to have to really reevaluate those things you have, those things you want, those things you don't need anymore, what needs to go, what needs to stay. I mean, really prioritizing your life right now, I think, is key to you kind of seeing what's in front of you and what you want moving forward. Because I really do feel like at the end of the day, you want harmony, you want peace, you want, everybody to get along, great conversation, just everybody enjoying themselves. But in order to do that, and sometimes, we have to make some moves we don't want to make. All right, because sometimes when we have the Knight of Swords coming up like this, this is you needing to go ahead and make some of these changes that you're thinking about, you know, but some of them might be a little bit drastic and you're not sure whether or not you're ready for them. So this is a week of contemplation, all right, Gemini? And this is a week of you really making your priorities be what needs to be looked at right now, moving towards the fall season. And for whatever reason, your goal is towards the fall. I think you want to get through summer and do as much as you can this summer, right? So that come fall, you know, you can look back and be like, wow, all that got taken care of and now I can move on. So you have a lot of goals, you have a lot of priorities, and there's a lot of things that you want, but above all, harmony, all right? And you don't want to make any mistakes. You want things to just, you want to plod along through, just like those Capricorns, right, Gemini? You want to plod along through and really kind of find your footing and the direction you need. I need to look at the bottom of the deck. We do have here the Moon card coming up. So I feel as if there's a calling for you, all right? And there's this calling that's saying, get everything in order, all right? Because you're going down this path and things need to be in their place so that you can move forward. So yeah, there's something that's really drawing you to really look at things right now and really start to make some decisions that, you know, maybe weren't so clear before. Maybe you've got a little bit more clarity so that you can, you know, sit in this tree and know what it is, you know. So those things that are a little fuzzy, that's what I think you want to really look at this week, all right? So listen, that's what I got for you, Gemini. It is what it is. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Good luck with that list you have. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like button right there, boy. And I'll see y'all later. Bye now.